Yeah, I mean, it's hard. All of us are, when we watch it, we ask ourselves also the same thing, what could we possibly do to help him get through this? But, the reality is tomorrow's another day. He'll go back to the drawing board and see if he can put himself back and give himself an opportunity to have a good outing the next time out. They put some swings on him today pretty quickly, scored some runs, and we try to get him out of there to try to minimize the damage for the long haul in terms of the ball game. But they kept striking.
With the being such a free-spirited and open book, he kind of lays it out there for his teammates. Such a good teammate. It seems even more difficult.
Well, you want him to, he's not obviously wanting to go out there to fail. He wants to have success, and he wants to have success for his teammates, the club, himself. And you're right, he wears it on his sleeve. He's a tremendous individual. You feel for him right now where he's at. This young man's working through every possible scenario, and I know he and Coop and Haas, they get after it. He's got a tremendous work routine and ethic. But it just hasn't been working out to this point over the last few outings. And so I know he's very cognizant of that, and he's wanting to get back on track. The question for all of us and for him it continues to be, how do we do that? And because he is such a great competitor and because he does want to have success, I think we just keep attacking it, to be honest. He just continues to go through his routine. He knows he's got to attack the zone. He knows he's got to be able to command and make pitches when necessary, and it hasn't come as frequently as we might have liked.
What are you seeing from Moncada right-handed so far? He hasn't had quite as many at-bats from the left side, but what are you seeing from him as a right-handed hitter?
Well, again, he's first of all, he's a decent fastball hitter from both sides of the plate. Obviously, the off-speed pitches when he's getting to that side are the ones that seem to be giving him the most trouble. That has more to do with an approach. And even during the game today, we were talking about it. As a hitter, honestly, you want to take away that off speed. You got to show them that you're going to be able to manipulate and manage that pitch before they start changing their plan and start giving you fastballs. So that's something he's working on from both sides of the plate, actually. And I think as he continues to gain experience, he's 22 years old, garnering at bats at the major league level with guys that are throwing now pretty good off-speed pitches and commanding it, locating them. But I will say this, in watching him work and watching his demeanor, this is a kid that will exponentially, and I use that word a lot, I know, he will grow fast. And these experiences and these at-bats are giving him an opportunity now to kind of register and be able to use it. He's going to have to his advantage, and start understanding how he can change his approaches to handle things like this, and then be able to drive a pitcher back to his strengths.
Is this whole growing up process, like the base running blunder yesterday, some mental errors, is that all to you?
Well, the base running blunder in terms of when he was trying to steal second base?
Well, I'm just talking about yesterday as a whole, and then today kind of Leary in left field.
Well, I'm not really. I didn't get to really talk to Leroy about the ball. I mean, I saw it sailing. I wasn't sure if he lost it. You guys will be able to ascertain that when you ask him. I didn't actually talk to him about that particular play. It looked to me like he had a beat on it, and all of a sudden he didn't. So I'm not sure if it was just a poor read. But in terms of mistakes, no. Today and yesterday we had some things that didn't go well, and it doesn't play well, and it doesn't look well, and we don't want those things to occur. But you continue to address them as need be and deal with them. I think as we continue to move along, hopefully they continue to be fewer and far between. But is it to be expected that they might make mistakes like some that have occurred? Yes.
They seem to come in bunches.
Yeah, it does. It does seem to come in bunches at times. It's like anything, good and good or negative. They seem to come in bunches. Whether it's positive actions or negative.
How difficult is it to do with obvious
doing to come back off the injury list and hop right back into having a rhythm at the plate?
He's, he was down 10, 11 days, I think it was. And I know there was talk for us of, possibly having him stay an extended period of time on a rehab assignment, but he was ready to go. The biggest thing for us, for him, was to make sure that right now, as we're putting him in there and playing every day, that his body's actually, acclimated to grinding it out again, because he was down for so many days. Fortunately for us, I know you guys saw we gave him a day off yesterday or the day before, whatever it was. We got a natural day off tomorrow now. So he's had enough games under his belt that he'll be able to recover and continue to grind it out. I still think he's had some decent at-bats over the time that he's returned now.